Cedric, the last time we met up was in Paris in November when you announced your entire grid edge strategy. Now, grid edge can mean a lot of things to people. How do you define grid edge?
Well, for me, Kevin, grid edge is when intelligent buildings meet intelligent grids. And it's a bit abstract, but what it actually means is that buildings can talk, prosumers can talk to the grid, and the grid can talk to prosumers to become more efficient. To basically say, do you have excess energy? Can I store something? Can I do something? So really, this is what I mean at the grid edge when two different technological entities are coming together to create something new.
Now, back in November, little did we think the pandemic was coming down the road. Given all of the implications of COVID and what we've seen in society and economies and technology, has that changed your thinking around the grid edge in any way?
Well, Kevin, not only about the grid edge, there's three things I always say COVID has changed or accelerated. The first one, if you ever thought digitalization is going to happen, COVID has accelerated it. We're doing many more things now digitally than we ever thought before. The second one, even if CO2 emissions have actually reduced a bit during COVID, we have to flatten the curve not only of the pandemic, but also of the CO2 emissions we have. And that's the second thing. We should not forget about doing this. That's the second part. And that's where actually grid edge becomes really important because we need to come all closer together. That's my third part, to be able to be at the forefront of having an impact on all three things. And I think the grid edge is exactly that. An edge is always you're at the edge of technology, you're at the edge of business models, you're at the edge of prosumers, you're at the edge of the grids. And where all of this comes together, I think we have to focus. And that's what the pandemic does. It actually means that we have to accelerate even more in this direction.
Now, I'm a technology guy. Through the entire virtual event next week, any hints on any new technology or solutions you guys are bringing to the grid edge?
So if you find it cool on how to charge really big things, that's the first one I can help you with. Second one, if you like blockchain and you ever thought about how can I use it better, you might be interested. And if you're really sort of thinking on how can I use all of the buildings and create a virtual network out of it, that's your place you need to go to get more about this.
Okay, you got me on blockchain.
I know.